For those that follow the Commstock report and our subscribers, we've talked about how we were going to see a switch in weather pattern in Brazil where it's historically been raining heavily in the northern tier of Brazil. It's going to now turn dry here in the next 15 days. And subsequently in the south where it's been dry, they're now going to start to be seeing some heavy rains. And so that's going to do a few things. That's going to help advance their soybean harvest, which is overall about 5% behind the overall pace. And they're going to start to catch up here real quickly, where I think they'll catch up to the historical average by the end of this month. It also helps pick up the second crop corn planting pace, which is also, at least in Mato Grosso, behind schedule overall because of places like Paraná. They're above their last year's pace, or the historical pace, I should say. And so you're going to see things pick up there as well. In the case of the southern Brazil, you're going to see some of those crop stress be alleviated by some of this heavy rain, where they're going to get as much as 10 inches in the next 15 days in places like Rio Grande do Sul. I want to talk a little bit about their cost of production for second crop corn in Mato Grosso, which, doing some research, I estimate to be about $430 per acre. Now that may sound pretty cheap compared to my farm in Iowa, where my cost of production with rent and everything is closer to $1,000 an acre, but they expect yields. The average state yield for Mato Grosso is about 104 bushels per acre, so roughly half or less than half of what I would expect on my farm in Iowa. And so, they need an average cash price of $4.12 per bushel to break even, and that's going to be challenging for them to do. Right now their spot price is a little bit above that, but 4 months from now, as we end into the harvest, in the case of Brazil, I think you're going to see their domestic prices fall. And so there are some producers that can get 110, 120 bushels per acre, but some of the later planted crop can get 70 bushels per acre. And so overall, 100 bushels per acre is pretty normal and standard in Mato Grosso.